If you're not going to help me, then I would ask for y'all to get on your vehicles and go about your way.
She doesn't want you up there.
Then I would like you to get off my property.
I'm gonna taser you. Yeah, baby.
Why am I being arrested? Because I asked for a supervisor being arrested. That's not why you're being arrested.
I'm not holding a weapon. This is my house, so don't touch me, please. I need my camera. Okay, no problem. We'll leave your camera right there. But I don't want to. My mom is 84 years.
Hello guys, I won't say much because you already know you're in for some interesting incidents and high-profile arrests. But before we start, I really ask you to support me by clicking the thanks button. Even $1 is very important to me. Thank you, and let's get started.
Mr. Aguilar?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is this your truck?
It is.
So we prefer not to have you directly in front of the house. Would you mind moving back and talking with this officer real quick?
I'd rather just go ahead and ask for my watches and get this over with. I mean, we're separated. I'm not going to stay there. I literally just want to knock on the door, ask for the watches.
We're going to go up and ask.
Why can't I go up to the house?
Because we want to keep us.
Am I trespassed?
I don't know.
I'm not trespassed. That is my house. I mean, I literally just want to knock on the door and ask for the watches. Just trying to get watches because I'm not able to contact my daughter and she's keeping me from contacting her. She's not allowing me to talk to her. She's forgetting to charge it or forgetting to put it on. She kept me from seeing her yesterday. Then I was supposed to take her to the carnival. That got ruined. I just don't want the watches or the tablet to get destroyed. She can have them whenever she's with me. Refuses to give them up. I want it on body cam. Also on my car, my phone as well. So I'm recording. Anything that I go to court with or anything, it's all documented. I'd rather not have anything solicit or anything. So I'm there standing with y'all, can knock on the door. Hey, can I have the watches? Hey, can I have the tablets? No, that's fine. I'll turn around and leave. I'm not trying to make an argument out of this. I don't want you to talk to her and be like, oh no, you don't have to give it to her or anything. I want the watches and the tablet. No, I'm not trying to make this a big deal.
There are no arrests or use of force in this video, but it has gone viral because pretty soon you will see how cops behave when asked to enforce the law. But I'll say up front, I'm not taking this man's side or his ex-wife's side.
Well, she's requested that you don't go up to the front door. All right.
It's not illegal. I'm not doing anything. No, I'm just trying to knock on the door.
You want it on recording and we're recording?
That's fine. So that's all I want to do. Y'all want to walk with me?
No.
Y'all not going to walk with me? Are you refusing?
What do you want? What problem?
I just told you. I want to knock on the door, get my watches and the tablet, just so they're not destroyed. That's it. If you can walk with me. If you can walk with me.
No, just hang out.
You refusing to walk with me?
No, that's not.
That's all. I want you to walk with me so I can have it on camera.
We're not going to put you guys in a situation where...
I'm not doing anything. If she does that, I'm calm. I'm talking to y'all. I'm not angry or anything. I just want the watches.
She preferred that you did not go up there.
She preferred and what she's enforced. This is my house.
Let me find out.
Come on.
No, hang on.
He's asking so that we don't have an altercation.
I understand that, but feelings and preferredness is not law. Are you law enforcement or are you feelings enforcement?
No, we don't have any dog in this fight.
Okay, then if you're not going to help me, say you're not going to help me, get in your cars and leave.
Oh, he's asking us if we make contact first.
I just want to ask for a watch and tablet. That's it. I don't want any...
Absolutely. But do you mind just waiting right here and just while we make contact? Just so there's no physical...
We don't want you to talk to her and we don't want her to talk to you.
I feel like cops are sometimes at a loss when they are asked to do something legally. This man is literally calling them with him to supervise the process and the cops don't know what to do. Why do cops have to be back to help people? It's their job.
Okay, what you want and what's legal is two different things.
Okay.
Legal, I can knock on the door, I can ask for my watches.
We're here to help you.
I know. And if you're not going to help me, then I would ask for y'all to get on your vehicles and go about your way.
She doesn't want you up there.
Then I would like you to get off my property. Thank you.
Permission to be here from her. She asked that you did not have any contact with her.
You can stand up there.
We're going to honor that.
That's fine.
We don't have any feelings in this.
I said her feelings.
Okay.
I just need the girls' watches and the tablets.
Well, the tablets show your property, the watches are no longer your property.
Yes, they are. They're under my account. If you don't want to give them to me, just say you don't want to give them to me. That's fine.
They're on your account.
What do you say?
Yes, they are. I can prove it. I'm not going inside.
My daughter has proof on her phone. The watches, my phone and her phone are on her account.
You're not going to give up the watches.
They're not yours.
The cop says we are not taking sides, but I think he obviously didn't want to deal with the situation and help the man. But unless there is a no contact order from the judge, the officer has zero right to keep you from it.
This is ridiculous and stop with the
All I want is the answer.
We tried to keep y'all separated. He insisted on coming up here.
I know.
So no?
That's what he does.
Is that the answer?
And
No?
That's
Does he
what
live
does
here
too.
anymore?
No, he requested to...
My name's on the property.
He requested to pack his stuff. He requested divorce.
She kicked me out.
And
How long-
he left.
how long ago
I
did
did
you
not
leave?
She
kick you
kicked me
out.
out.
You can get her tablet. It's on the kitchen table.
Okay.
I'm
not going to go in the house. If you don't want to give me the watch,
Do you
just
mind
set up.
grabbing your ID?
Can
Say
you
who I
come in
spoke
here,
to.
though?
I don't have the ID.
You do.
Why?
You're involved in this. I need to know who
What
I'm
law?
talking to. Okay.
3802. Am I arrested?
That's
Am
all
I
this is gonna
detained?
go?
I'm waiting on it.
He's gonna get a text.
And then this officer decides to run me.
What's going on with you two?
It's just mentally abusive, so I can't deal with it anymore. I dealt with it 7 years and I decided to leave.
Hygiene stuff and all that kind of stuff you need?
I can get all that stuff. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Friends, I realize that you would be more interested in watching the original videos, but YouTube blocks that. So some incidents will be in the form of stories, and the following story is about a guy who lost an eye due to use of force by a cop.
I'm gonna tase you, dude. Yeah, baby.
It's just some of what becomes an intense struggle between a Clinton Township police officer and a man named Daniel Reef. The body cam footage, now the subject of a lawsuit alleging unwarranted and excessive force.
Get in the stomach, no! Get in the f***ing stomach, no!
Daniel had done nothing wrong whatsoever.
Attorney Jonathan Marco's firm filing the suit.
He literally had gotten off the bus and was walking to his friend's house when he was suddenly stopped by a police officer with Clinton Township.
Marco says the officer punched Daniel in the face, causing a bone fracture in 2 places. He says Daniel was unarmed.
He's blind now for the rest of his life. He has a glass eye. He has permanent vision loss in that eye. They had to take his eyeball out.
Please, God help me out! Please! Please, I can't breathe!
Imagine how hard that cop beat that guy, that he broke bones in his face in 2 places. Even UFC fighters don't always break bones in their opponents. And at that point, the cop wasn't even sure if it was the guy's fault.
The incident took place in April of 2021. Marco says someone called police to report 2 suspicious people cutting through a backyard. Only he says his client had nothing to do with it.
So the police were looking for these 2 guys who had cut through a backyard. Daniel, one guy, did not cut through a backyard, was simply getting off a bus and going to his friend's house.
The video does show Daniel running from police. Marco says there's a good reason for that.
He becomes scared. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know why he's suddenly being stopped and asked to come over here. He didn't do anything wrong. He becomes frightened and he runs.
Marco says Daniel will never be the same.
And the next guy posted a video of his arrest on the internet with words asking what he had to do to stay out of jail. He didn't resist, answered all the questions, and according to him, when he asked to call a supervisor, he was arrested.
How you doing, sir? I'm Lieutenant Jones. What can I help you with tonight? Yeah. Video proof? Like, how do you want me to do that? No, we don't have that as a thing. Unless he had his dash camera on by chance, he might have, but that's not a thing that, no, that's not a thing that we do. If you want that stuff, then that's what court is for. You what? Go for it. How much for it? No, that's what court's for. You don't already do. That's what your testimony and his is going to be in court before a judge. Okay, so you're saying that we have to have video evidence of you speeding. So that's what court's for. That is what court's for. Radar? Yeah. That's why we take oaths. That's why we do background check. That's why he's trained. That's why his word is admissible in court. Then you should know what's going to happen if you don't sign this ticket. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just stating that you understand you're getting in court date to show up for it. No, I'm not. Then I'm going to explain to you how this goes. I'll get him in a second. Let me finish talking. If you refuse to sign this ticket, you'll be arrested and your car will be impounded. You understand that? I'm going to go call him, but it's going to be a minute for him to get out here. You just said you weren't going to sign it. Are you going to sign the ticket or not? The watch commander can talk to you when you're under arrest. So wait. Hey, yes or no? Thanks. Go ahead.
Sell the car, man.
No, I'm buckling my.
I'll buckle it for you. Where's the weapons at?
I got gun right there behind me.
Okay.
No, I'm
Put your phone on top of your head.
It's not obstruction if you got my name. I'm not obstructing nothing.
You're refusing to assist us with our job now is signing that ticket and saying you acknowledge that you're being issued it.
I don't know what this guy was arrested for, but you know what confuses me? The cop who's questioning the guy doesn't have a body camera. He's recording everything on his iPhone. Is that legal? What if he edits the tape or says it's lost? As you can see, his partner's camera did a poor job of recording this interaction, and we don't fully know what happened.
So it's either going to be obstruction or a warrant at this point. So
I never told him I wouldn't sign the ticket. I just asked him for a supervisor. You came out here, and then
you
I asked.
told me no.
No, I never said no. That's why I asked you where you record. That's why I asked you.
You didn't have immediate proof available to you that
No, sir. I never said that. That's why I asked you where you're recording.
Are you law enforcement?
I was. So I have to really get my car towed and everything.
Yep.
This is crazy.
Step up. Separate your feet for me, boss.
Are the supervisor gonna come out here?
He is the supervisor.
I'm saying the watch commander gonna come out here.
I don't know. Watch commanders normally don't come out.
He said if I'm getting arrested, then the watch commander coming out.
The watch commander can't come out if you're under arrest.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm confused.
Here, step in there.
I'm doing everything y'all asked me to do.
Okay, step in there for me.
Yes, sir.
All right, what were you? You said you're law enforcement. What were you? Trooper, city cop?
I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about why am I being arrested?
Well, you should know.
Because I asked for a supervisor.
You're being arrested.
That's not why you're getting arrested.
I never told you. Is your camera recording? I never said I wouldn't sign it. All I asked you was for a supervisor. He came.
Did you ever say you were going to sign it?
I asked him, was he recording?
Did you ever say you were going to sign it?
He asked me was I going to sign the ticket. I said I will, and I asked for a watch command.
Okay, thanks.
He didn't have video evidence, so he didn't want to sign it.
And the following video just goes to show that we all have no defense. One cop can slander you, and even if you have video evidence, other cops will not protect you.
Hi sir, did you give us a call?
No.
Are you at 3018?
Yeah, my mom probably called, but she suffers from dementia. She makes random calls from time to time.
Okay, let me just speak with her real quick.
She's upset because I'm her executor and power of attorney because her car is parked where it is.
Let's try to talk. How can I help you?
Police because
I'm just gonna pat you down just to make sure you don't have anything on you, okay?
No, thank you. I'll pass because I can tell you that I don't. If that's what you're worried about, I'm not holding a weapon. This is my house, so don't touch me, please.
What's the problem? You have something on you?
No, I don't like being touched when there's no cause for me to be touched.
Okay, but it's for officer safety reasons. I'm not arresting you.
Yeah, I know that, but you're not in any danger. Do you feel like you're in danger? What's your name? I'm sorry, what'd you say your name was? I'm gonna keep mixing while this
No,
stuff
no,
is...
stand right here.
Huh?
Stand right here.
I can't...
Stand right here. Stand right here. Probably 14, I need another unit. Get over here. Come here. Stand over here. Stand over here. Don't move.
I don't understand why she's harassing this man if he didn't even call the police. And second, I don't understand the I need to search you for my safety argument. If you don't feel safe, just leave. He didn't call you.
What'd you do that for? Why'd you grab me? T.L. Dixon, badge number 957. Why'd you grab me? I told you my cement is getting hard in the pan. I'm going to just be right here.
You can't move right now.
Why not?
Are you on probation or parole?
Answer my question first. You're standing on my property grabbing me. Why did you do that? I'm asking you, man to woman, why did you do that?
Stay right there.
I am standing right here. You scared to answer? You're not woman enough to answer the question?
You're not cooperating right now.
Cooperating with what? What do you want cooperation with? I got it all on film, so be careful with what you say. Can you explain
Sir,
yourself?
just stand right there, okay?
I'm an American citizen asking you to explain yourself.
Probably 14. It's code 4 so far. I just have the 415 half not cooperating.
Call your supervisor, please.
Sir, just stand. Ma'am, can you just wait inside and we'll speak with you in just a second? Just stand right there. Don't move. I'm trying to pat him down, push away from me. He's not cooperating. He's trying to go towards that hammer right there.
She's lying.
So turn around. Let's turn around for us. We'll just pat you down and you on any weapon.
Play this off. Don't go in my house, please. You just got this everything I say.
He has his camera. He's filming.
Okay.
Don't you think this is a very brash female cop? She doesn't answer questions from a man who hasn't done anything. Doesn't let him move on his own turf and is semantics hardening at this point. And at the end, she also lied about him trying to push her away.
She's perpetrating a fraud.
Who's this? Who are you talking about?
The officer.
Okay, you just been detained for now, okay?
And my mom.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, alright?
I need my camera.
Okay, no problem.
We'll leave your camera right there. But I don't want to. My mom is 84 years old, and I'm her executor, and she needs to be supervised whenever she's being talked to when she's talking with a public person, because I am her power of attorney. Okay, and she needs to have representation because she suffers from dementia. So I have to talk to her. So I'm just advising you now, so you know. There's an officer in my house. Looks like there's another officer trying to go inside my house to talk to my mother. And my mother is in there. Well, I'm trying to explain something.
This is the officer that's handling this. Once you answer her questions.
She wouldn't answer my questions.
Mr. Brown, can I talk to you so we can take the handcuffs off of you? Deal with her like a gentleman?
What did I do to make her feel
well, apparently you did something that we had to come out here to help.
She hasn't said anything to me about.
I'm going to answer all your questions, okay?
This cop said that they came for a reason, and if they were called, something happened. But personally, I think the reason is the lying female cop. She wasn't touched, she was safe, and she wasn't answering questions. I think if anyone should be arrested, it should be her.
You make your
can't just cooperate.
No, you take your fraud and go elsewhere to your folks, to your loved ones, and give it to them. If you found something that's contraband, how come you're not arresting me? Because you know you're lying. That's why.
Okay, sir, that's the reason why the actions were taken.
So what?
Certain actions were taken.
So what are you telling me? This is double speak. Any reason that I can come up with where I want to take action, I'm going to do that. So expect it, all right?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you, I'm going to knock your head off if you ever touch me again. I just told her I'm going to knock her head off if she ever touches me without cause again. Okay. So, and that goes for any cop. That goes for any cop. I know. We're talking about cause and effect, okay? So if I'm in the right, then I got the right to defend myself, and you know that better than anybody. She created a fraud. She's liable. You know, I'm going to make her pay.
We're trying to deal with this.
I'm going to make her pay in my way. I film her and I film you guys because right now, as far as I see, you guys are all in cahoots together. You guys came over here and wasted all your time, wasted my time, trying to create a stigma around my personality, around my citizenship, but it didn't work.
Friends, write your opinions in the comments. I think we have a lot to discuss, and anyone who wants to support me, I ask you to send how much you can spare by pressing the thanks button. This channel exists only because of you.